For many families, the holiday season wouldn't be complete without watching the classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The happy ending of how Rudolph saves Christmas is a timeless tale. But for parents of neurodivergent kids, what happens throughout the story hits a little close to home. Rudolph's red nose causes him to be teased by peers and shunned by adults. Even his dad encourages him to mask that bright red nose so that Rudolph can fit in and live up to expectations. That being said, the most meaningful part of Rudolph's story has nothing to do with Christmas. Welcome to the Tender Resilience Podcast, where we provide encouragement, support, a bit of wisdom, and maybe some humor for the tender, resilient parents of neurodivergent kids. If you have a child with ADHD, autism, OCD, anxiety, auditory processing disorder, learning disabilities, and/or any other neurodiverse condition, this is our space to cheer each other on. This podcast isn't designed to give a medical diagnosis or psychological advice for you or your child, and there's no artificial intelligence, just a lot of real-life experience and a genuine desire to lift up moms and dads so that you realize what an amazing parent you truly are. Although Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer has been around a long time, the wisdom we can gain from this classic is timeless and timely. As parents of neurodivergent kids, we've probably witnessed our share of Rudolph moments. We've watched kids at school, at camp, on the playground, at church, treat our child much like Rudolph experienced when trying to join those reindeer games. Seeing our kids hurt by their peers is one thing, but seeing the way they're treated by some adults can be even more hurtful and vexatious. An athletic coach that clearly doesn't want our child on their community team, a dance teacher who always puts our kid in the back, or even a church leader who treats our child as if they don't belong. Maybe none of us will have the chance to be a hero who saves Christmas. But as parents of neurodivergent kids, we can be a hero to our child by helping them see what Rudolph saw in himself. Rudolph's own father wanted him to hide his red nose. Yet Rudolph's greatest growth and maturing occurred after that mask fell off. Rudolph's strength wasn't his red nose. It was ultimately the belief that he had in himself. In the end, he came back to face everyone who had put him down. He knew in his heart that he didn't belong on the island of misfit toys. Those were toys that didn't understand their own unique value and purpose. Rudolph's red nose didn't prepare him to lead that sleigh. What brought him back to Santa's castle was his own resilience and self-confidence. Rudolph didn't change who he was to gain the acceptance of others. It was his strength of character that ultimately caused others to change. Santa only needed Rudolph's bright red nose for one night. But Rudolph's resilience and self-worth are what will sustain Rudolph through the other 364 days of the year. Life is full of reindeer games, so let's raise children whose belief in themselves can light their way through any snowstorm. Please subscribe or give us a like. If you have a suggestion regarding a future topic, send a comment via our website, hedgecockmediagroup.com. Until next time, thank you from all of us at Hedgecock Media Group.